Bruins lose 3-2 in overtime against the Tampa Bay Lightning, all at home. Welcome back to Into the Den, and everybody. I'm your host, Jay Freeman, and this was an interesting game of hockey. This was an interesting game of hockey because it was, it was during the last like half hour of the game. It felt like some of the best hockey the Bruins have played all season. But in the first half of the game, it very much felt not like that. But honestly, I can't even really beat too hard on them for losing because is one for a few very big reasons. One, this was the first one. The Bruins are still without Jakob Zboril because of that knee injury he sustained in the game against Nashville. Well, two, this is the last game on Marchand's. This is the last game on Marchand's suspension for slew footing, so they were without one of their best wingers. And three, Charlie McAvoy was out for this game with a non-COVID related illness. Thank God it's not COVID, but still, feel better, Chucky. Calling up is what's his name? Jack Ashan. Who? Well, he's third pairing with Forbert, so yeah, he's gonna be. So yeah, he really is gonna be the replacement for Marchand for Chucky in this game. We had Swayman in that against Andrei Vasilevsky. That's kind of daunting, but still, both teams for some reason decided to start the first to start opening faceoff with their fourth lines out, and 32 seconds into the game, Foligno gets it's two in the box for hooking. Great, we're off to a fantastic start, but less than a minute into the game, we're already taking needless penalties. Yes, and the Bruins on this penalty kill do a really damn good job at clearing the puck. Like, they don't even allow a single shot in the first. They don't even allow a single shot in this one. In that one, but through several great. Through several scrums in the middle of the right in front of the net, probably not scrums of havocs and right in front of the net. Swayman absolutely has X-Sway vision, and because holy crap, how is he making all these saves? And hey, Vasilevsky's making some pretty damn good saves of his own, and if you're going toe to toe with Andrei Vasilevsky, that is a damn good. That is someone damn good to go toe to toe with. And the Bruins are looking. The Bruins do look like they're overpowering the Bruins do actually kind of look like they're overpowering the Tampa, but including forcing Zach Bogosian to take a high sticking penalty, and then in the moment that I realized that the game was that the game was pretty much over, in the first period, happened. And during this Zach Bogosian penalty kill of a player on the Taylor Radd-ish. Who is he? Apparently the father of every single fucking Boston Bruins player tonight, because this dude had never scored an NHL goal, and his first one was was shorthanded, thanks to a defensive breakdown by Mike Riley. That was very frustrating. It's cool that this dude got his first goal shorthanded, but why did it have to be against us? I mean, Swayman is still trying his hardest, but try as Zach Ashan might, he's not Charlie McAvoy. Although they have said that he has since he is a little bit undersized, but he is gritty as hell. People are comparing him to the likes of Torrey Krug and Matt Grzelcyk, which honestly isn't a bad comparison because tonight he really was he was very on point. I am really intrigued to see what they do with him in the coming games. Part of me honestly kind of wants him to part of me honestly kind of wants him to like switch out with like the Bruins like to rotate their defensive players a bit. So like rotating with Clifton or like Carlo or something like that. Just I want to see what Jack Ashon can do. But we start the second period with the Bruins. Did they freaking put a magnet in the freaking? Did they freaking put a magnet in the puck? Because the Bruins, holy shit, they crossbar challenge anyone. This is they have hit the post 7 times over the past 2 games. 7 times. And of course, since it's Tampa, they get the freaking easiest goal. They get the goals that like what is happening. Why can they do this but we can't? Because Andrej Palat, while trying to pass to the center while trying to pass to the middle, while skating through the offensive zone, the pass hits Tomas Nosek's skate and chips up over Swayman. Like, come on, that's how they scored their second goal. Well, and to be fair, the Bruins don't allow another goal until overtime, but we'll get to that. Freaking Alex Killorn and Trent Frederick, they kind of get a little bit lippy with each other. It's kind of funny, but also props to Eric Holla for passing it behind his back through his legs, just knowing that Charlie Coyle was going to be there, and Coyle's there to catch Vasilevsky sleeping, and it's still a 2-1 game, but it's still a 2-1 game. But when Grzelcyk gets 2 in the box for hooking, it still feels like they have momentum almost to where I thought they were gonna return with their own shorthanded goal. But I mean, in the third period, they do get their second goal of the game, and with Curtis Lazar taking a straight puck from like the playoff circles and backhand chipping it up over Vasilevsky, which if you're Andre Vasilevsky, you kind of need to make that. Save. And yeah, Jack Ashon, he did fantastic in this game. But eventually we get overtime, and quite possibly one of the most confusing plays by Patrice Bergeron I've ever seen. Pastrnak gets a pretty good breakaway 2 minutes into the a minute and a half into overtime, but he can't get it past Vasilevsky, and yes, I do kind of agree that there might have been a missed call for hooking on Mikhail Sergachev there, but I mean, I'm not fucking Toronto, so refs. But the reason why I want to call out on Bergeron there is if if he goes in with Pasternak on that breakaway, there is no that goal goes in. The Bruins walk away with this game with 2 points rather than one. I'm still happy that they got the point here, and also recounting the game now, it feels like they had a lot better of a game than I remember. But yeah, if Bergeron is there, that is a goal. But he wasn't there, and Mikhail Sergachev is able to get it out and get it to and blow right past Bergeron and for a 2-on-1 with Stamkos, and Stamkos is right there to snap it up over Swayman. 3-2 end the game. Unfortunate, but the Bruins should not walk away from this game feeling. The Bruins shouldn't walk away from this game feeling bad. This was a fantastic game, and I almost guarantee that if Charlie McAvoy was able to play tonight, the Bruins would have had a better chance of winning, but that's really just conjecture. So I guess I mean the Bruins are on another 4-day freaking actually, yeah, 3-day break from not playing, which I don't know. It feels, part of me feels like their place in the standings right now is sort of them being a victim of their schedule. But also part of me feels like it's them being a victim of just inconsistent playing. But I can only hope that the game tonight gets better. I can only hope that the game that they start playing that they start playing their fullest, and that I don't have to say that you need to play a full 60-minute game of hockey pretty much every single night, or in this case 65 minutes. It's Bergeron. Anyway, thank you all. That is it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Click like, click subscribe if you really like. Down below is Jake Tebow's GoFundMe, and I mean, who knows? Maybe lightning will strike twice again in this arena, but I mean, considering what happened the last time the Bruins and Lightning played it at TD Garden, I'm not sure much can really top it. I mean, it's not like you got Killorn trying to freaking deck Chara and just nearly a bench clearing brawl at center ice is unfortunate.